Right then. All right, as you can see, I'm back down in the lounge. Uh, it's getting pretty warm outside. It's about 82, 71% humidity. It's 70 in here, 62% humidity. And that little air conditioner that could has got it beautiful in here, including the upstairs. I came in from outside. I was like, whoa, it's nice in here. So this little guy, this little 6,000 BTU, essentially cools off the entire house. Now, in the future, whoever ends up being my qualified life partner meets the criteria, and there's not that much criteria. Just don't be nagging. Don't be a control freak dominant. Yeah, and all will be well. Um, when they're here and they're living, we're living in this house, the upstairs doors will be open. Right now, I don't have them open because I don't want the cat going in there and messing with shit. She's very curious. Yeah. So when I'm in a project, I don't want the cat in there screwing stuff up. So all the doors on the third level are closed. Um, so she doesn't go in there and snoop. It's about nap time. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. It's a good time to take a nap. But anyway, the hurricane fan is sitting down at the bottom of the stairs, blowing up the stairs, and it's got the whole upper part of the house comfortable as well. So I might not have to put in an air conditioner in the upper level, which saves money, doesn't require me to cut a hole in the wall. It's a win-win situation. We'll just let this little guy do his thing. Yeah. So, pretty stoked about that. The beams are still out in the sun drying. I haven't gone out and checked them, but I don't think it's going to take long. And I'm going to be able to top coat that. And quite possibly have them pinned to the ceiling by the close of business today and be working on the baseboards and the top header boards around the room. Now, I was a little reticent on Mia's choice of paint in that room because it's a off color white almost. She actually, I don't think, was thinking it was going to be that light as well. But I told her I wanted a warm color in there. I wanted like a mustard color, tan, golden yellow, something along those lines to soften that room up. She chose this color, and I rolled it on, and I was like, And she chose expensive paint. It was over $60 a gallon. So I wasn't about to screw this and top coat it. I just had an open mind, and I was like, okay, now when I add all the dark wooden trim to the room, the right choice is made in furniture as far as the stain on the furniture. The right choice is made on the bed coverings, the quilt and the comforter and things like that. It'll soften it up. Table lamps are used instead of overhead lighting. the room will be okay. Not that I really care, because I won't be up there except for boot knocking sessions with whoever wins the lottery and gets to be with me. Um, but it's already softening up when I turn the bright construction overhead light off and just have a table lamp going. Yeah. Some of those little tchotchke lamps that I don't want to say chastised, but aggressively questioned about. A couple of those sitting in a corner on a bookcase or something, top of a dresser. Soften up the room. It'll work. But, yeah. So while we're waiting for that stain to dry, I'll get some lunch in me, make a sandwich or something. I was talking earlier about tomorrow going down to the turd and working on the turd, but there's a problem. I'm out of money. Yeah. Shouldn't say that. I have 3 grand in savings, but um, I don't have money for gas to get down there and back. After I bought the quilt set and the sheet set for that bed, um, I'm left with like $100 and some in the checking account, and I paid all my bills, not the mortgage. That's coming out of the next check, but I paid all my bills, and I have 100 and something in the checking account to live on till next payday. Oops. So I can't make the hour-and-a-half drive down to the trailer to work on it, and then the hour-and-a-half drive back. I gotta save my gas. So that being what it is, we'll stick around here all weekend and get a lot done. This morning, one of the things I got done was my front door was just all jacked. You had to slam it. You had to put your hip into the damn thing to get it open. The catches were hanging where the door lock sets are. It was a mess. So I took a look at it and I saw one of the hinges. All the screws were loose in the hinge, and it needed some adjustments. So I spent about 30 minutes doing that, and now the thing opens and closes like it should. So that's a good thing. Took care of that project. Eventually that door will get taken off and painted. Um, it's yellow. What? All the doors in this house are yellow. And the rest of the house is gray. The outside of the house. What? What are they thinking? Mental disorders. They're everywhere. So Mia was saying, because she's up on trends and things like that, she says the in thing right now for entry doors, for colors for entry doors, is black. Now, that would work because that would offset the gray on the siding, and it would also match all the existing trim around the outside of the windows, which is black. It would work. So all the doors will probably get sprayed with the spray gun, um, black, gloss black. If Mia comes back into the picture, yeah, I said it. Um, I'm assuming we're going to continue right where we left off as far as project ideas for the house. And she has some good ideas. So one of them was the black doors. So I'll run with it. None of my neighbors are here. Uh, Tim and Karen next door, I was hit them up to ask them for help to feed that board through the saw. Can't. I'm in Athens, which is a armpit town way out to the west. Um, I don't know if he's originally from there or he's got family there or what the deal is, but that's where he is. And Steve next door, him and the boys jumped in the truck. They didn't hook up the boat or nothing, but they're gone. And then the girls, they jumped in the Bronco, and they're gone. So nobody's here. It's a good time to burn garbage. Yep. Yep. We'll get some plastics and some shit like that I want to get rid of. And we'll go out, fire up the fire pit, and stink up the joint. No. There's a pretty good wind out there. I don't really want to have a fire going too much. I'll just be a good boy and haul it into work with me. Right. I'm running low on food in the house. I shouldn't say that. It's it's getting close. I could go to the grocery store, but I don't have money. So we'll make do with what we got. Um, so what I'll probably do here, while I'm waiting for that stain to dry, so I can top coat it, is start measuring for the baseboards and the header boards. Now that I got the corner trim up, I didn't show you that, but I used 1x1s to put in the corners to cover up all that monkeyed wallboard and stuff that was in those corners. And that's already been rusticated, stained, and top coated with polyurethane and installed. So those are in place. So now I can take the measurements of the baseboards, the header boards, and I can start making that stuff. And going through the same process, sanding the shine off of it, rusticating them, staining them, letting it dry, top coating, installing, UGG. It's a long process when I do a room. That's for sure. So, all right, I'm gonna get some food in me. All I had to eat this morning because I don't have any eggs. Um, I was going to have eggs and bacon for breakfast. All my eggs are hard boiled, so I'm going to have some lunch here. I had an English muffin for breakfast. So I'm going to make a sandwich or two and eat something. We'll see if a nap decides to hit me in the forehead. And if not, and I can stay productive, I'll keep working on shit. And I'll show you as we go along. So stick around.